Hi everyone, hope all of you are fine. Have you ever visited a fair? Have you ever won a lottery? Today we have a lesson, a game of chance. It refers to gambling. A person stakes his money in the hope of doubling it, but he can never be sure of winning the lottery. A game of chance, as the name suggests, speaks about the futility of the lucky charms or the bumper lotteries and so on. It shows in an interesting manner to its readers how the feelings or emotions of the innocent are played with. Let's begin. Every year on the occasion of Eid, there was a fair in our village. Eid was celebrated only one day, but the fair lasted many days. Tradesmen means shopkeepers or people who have goods to sell. Tradesmen from far and wide came there with all kinds of goods to sell. You could buy anything from a small pin to a big buffalo. Far and wide means a large number of distant places. Eid fair used to be held in Rashid's village every year. For Eid celebration, there was only one day, but fair used to be there for many days. It used to be a good opportunity for shopkeepers and merchants as they were able to sell their goods. So, they used to come to the fair from distant places. This fair had a variety of everything from small to the big ones. Uncle took me to the fair. Baya, who worked for us at home, came with us. There was a big crowd at the fair. Uncle was leading us through the crowd when he met a few of his friends. They wanted him to spend some time with them. See here, Rashid's uncle took him to the fair along with Baya, who worked with them at home. It was a crowded place, so uncle was directing them to move along the fair. On the way, his friend met him, who wanted to be with him for something. Uncle asked me whether I would like to look around the fair with Baya till he came back. I was happy to do that. Uncle warned me neither to buy anything nor to go too far out while he was away. I promised that I would wait for him. Here Rashid's uncle asked him if he would like to visit the fair with Baya in his absence. It was Rashid's choice to visit the fair, so he felt happy for that. Uncle instructed him not to buy anything from the fair, not to go too far. Rashid promised to follow the words and wait for him to come back. See the next paragraph. Baya and I went from shop to shop. There were many things I would have liked to buy, but I waited for uncle to return. Then we came to what was called the lucky shop. The shopkeeper was neither young nor old. He was a middle-aged man. He seemed neither too smart nor too lazy. He wanted everybody to try their luck. There were discs on the table with numbers from 1 to 10 facing down. All you had to do was to pay 50 paise, pick up any 6 discs, add up the numbers on the discs and find the total. The article marked with that number was yours. See, Rashid along with Baya went to each shop. There were many things of his choice which he wanted to buy. It's natural. Children are like that. But he was waiting for his uncle to come back because uncle had warned him, don't buy anything. Then they reached a shop named Lucky Shop. The shopkeeper was a middle-aged man, neither too young nor too old. He was not lazy, it was not very active. He was expecting the visitors to his shop to try their luck. Few discs with numbers 1 to 10 were lying on the table. people could pick up any 6 discs, could add up their numbers, and were supposed to match the total count. They had to an article marked with the same number. If they were able to do so, the article could be theirs. An old man paid 50 paise and selected 6 discs. He added up the numbers on them and found the total was 15. He was given the article marked 15, which was a beautiful clock, but the old man didn't want a clock. The shopkeeper obliged him. Obliged means to do a favor, by buying it back for 15 rupees. The old man went away very pleased. Very pleased means very happy or very delighted. Here an old man came there who paid 50 paise to select 6 discs. He added the numbers printed on them and counted the total 15. The shopkeeper gave him article marked 15. It was a beautiful clock, but the old man had no interest in that clock. The shopkeeper did a favor to him and bought the clock back from him, paying rupees 15 to him. The old man felt happy and went away. Let's move on to the next paragraph. Then a boy, a little older than I, tried his luck. He got a comb worth 25 paise. The shopkeeper looked neither happy nor sad. He bought the comb from the boy for 25 paise. The boy tried his luck again. He now got a fountain pen worth 3 rupees. Then he tried a third time and got a wristwatch worth 25 rupees. When he tried again, he got a table lamp worth more than 10 rupees. The boy was happy and went away with a smile and a good deal of cash. Then a young boy who was a little older than Rashid came there to try his luck. He was able to get a comb of 25 paise. The shopkeeper had a neutral response to it, neither happy nor sad, and bought back the comb from him for 25 paise. The boy tried again and was able to get a fountain pen of rupees 3. In the next trial, brought him a table lamp of a value more than rupees 10. The boy felt very happy to have such a good deal of his money and went away with a smile. Here, Rashid also wanted to try his luck too. See, I wanted to try my luck too. I looked at Baya. He encouraged me. I paid 50 paise and took 6 discs. My luck was not too good. I got 2 pencils. The shopkeeper bought them from me for 25 paise. I tried again. This time I got a bottle of ink, also of little value. The shopkeeper bought that too for 25 paise. I took a chance for the third time. Still, luck was not with me. Here, seeing all that, Rashid was fascinated and wanted to try his luck now. He looked at Baya and he also encouraged him. He also paid 50 paise and took 6 discs. He felt as if his luck was not that good as he was able to get only 2 pencils. He tried again and got a bottle of ink, which was again of a very low price. The shopkeeper bought that from him in 25 paise. So Rashid took another chance for the third time, but this time his luck again didn't support him. Poor chap, right? See, I had hopes of winning a big prize and continued to try my luck again and again, paying 50 paise each time, but every time I got a trifle. At last, I was left with only 25 paise. Again, the shopkeeper showed his kindness. He said I could either play once more with 25 paise or settle the account then and there. I played again and the last 25 paise also disappeared. Here, he continued his trials in the hope of winning a big prize. He paid 50 paise for each trial and every time he was able to get a little amount. At last he was left with only 25 paise. To this the shopkeeper showed his kindness and offered him either to try once again or settle his amount. He chose to play again and lost his 25 paise as well. See the next paragraphs. People were looking at me. Some were laughing at my bad luck, but none showed any sympathy. Baya and I went to the place where uncle had left us and waited for him to return. Presently he came. He looked at me and said, Rashid, you look upset. What's the matter? See, people standing there were noticing him. Some were even laughing at his poor luck. No one showed him sympathy. Finally, he and his Baya went to the place where his uncle had left them and had asked them to wait for him. After some time his uncle reached there and found him upset. He asked Rashid what was the matter. Why was he sad? What was his reply? I didn't say anything. Baya told him what had happened. Uncle was neither angry nor sad. He smiled and patted me. Patted means slapped lightly with love. He took me to a shop and bought me a beautiful umbrella, biscuits and sweets and some other little gifts. Then we returned home. Here, when his uncle asked why was he upset, he didn't say anything. He didn't reply. Baya told him the whole matter. Uncle was very neutral to the issue. He was neither angry nor sad. He gave him a smile and gently stroked on his back to show affection. He even took him to shopping and bought him a beautiful umbrella, biscuits, sweets, and some other small gifts. After that, they came back home. Back home, Uncle told me that the lucky shopman had made a fool of me. No, Uncle, I said, it was just my bad luck. No, my boy, said Uncle, it was neither good luck nor bad luck. But, Uncle, I said, I saw an old man getting a clock and a boy getting 2 or 3 costly things. You don't know, child. Uncle said, they were all friends of the shopkeeper. They were playing tricks to tempt you to try your luck. Trick means to dupe or befool. They wanted your money and they got it. Now forget about it and don't tell anybody of your bad luck or your foolishness. Here, on their way back, his uncle told him that lucky shopman had made a fool of him. Rashid denied that and said that it was his bad luck, but uncle explained to him that it was not a matter of bad luck or good luck. To that, Rashid said that he noticed an old man getting a clock and a young boy getting 2 to 3 expensive things. Then uncle told him that they were all his. That means they were all shopkeepers' friends and were cheating the people. They were playing to attract the people to try their luck so that they could get money from the customers which they got. He advised him to forget the whole matter and not to speak to anybody of his bad luck or foolishness. Dear children, have you enjoyed the story? What was Rashid's fault at the fair? His fault was that he didn't pay attention to the advice of his uncle. He told him not to buy anything, not to go too far away in his absence. But what happened? He went to the lucky shop and tried his luck, isn't it? His uncle had told him not to buy anything. Right. But did he obey his uncle's warnings? No, he didn't do it. It was his fault. Then what happened? How did he lose all his money at the lucky shop? He was tempted to try his luck and wanted to win some big prize. He took several chances, but won no expensive item. Thus he lost all his money. Then how did uncle explain the tricks of the shopkeeper? Did he believe it? Uncle told Rashid that the lucky shopman had made fool of him. The old man and the boy who won costly things were in fact the shopkeeper's friends. It was all a trick to tempt the customers. Rashid believed him. Okay. Then what lesson did the narrator learn from his experience at the fair? The narrator. Who is the narrator? The narrator is Rashid. He went to the fair on the occasion Eid. He was tempted to try his luck at a shop. He was too innocent. The shopkeeper was cheat. He lost all his little money in that game of chance. He learned the lesson that he can be easily be fooled and robbed of his money with shopkeepers. So, my dear children, the shop was called Lucky Shop so as to attract the people to try their luck and win prizes. But unfortunately, he couldn't win any prizes. So, my dear children, obey your elders. Okay. Hope all of you have enjoyed the lesson and see you in the next class. Read your lesson well. Thank you.